Kia ora and welcome to the advanced level, level 3 of Tangaroa. Now the dynamic Māori movement that we're going to describe to you today is broken down into 3 parts. The first part being the static movement, the second the dynamic, and the third the progressive movement. Now to demonstrate exactly what it looks like, mā taki mai. It looks a little something like this. And break into neutral. Now, there are a few dynamics happening here, and the coordination is simple enough for us to break it down for you so that you can master it on the progression level. So the first stage of Rere is the static position. Now again, heels underneath the hips in our neutral position, hands cupping just over the top of the hips. Females, our wahinema, fists into the hips. By posture analysis, nice and square, get your spine nice and right. And again, starting off with our 20 calf raises. Rere, kerite, tukua, hei, tai. Now again, let's just begin to process this. Let's get our bodies ready for the impact. Good. And this one, we're gonna be using hands as well. Breathing out and back into neutral. Now we're gonna move into our dynamic movement. Now dynamic, what we're going to be doing is sinking into this position here and swapping over. Bang, boom, bang, boom, bang. Kia rite tātou. Start off with our right foot. Kia rite, tukua, hei, boom, bang, boom, bang, down, and whā, koite. Again, posture is key. You want to tighten up your abs on the way up. And squeeze from the glutes. Bang. Swapping over. And set. Nearly there. Last one. And move back. And back into our neutral position. Now, we're going to move into the progression stage. So in our progressional stage, we're going to be using our arms, crossing in, flicking out. Crossing in, flicking out. We're going to start from the bottom, jumping formation. Oh, arms are going to be crossed here. And when we explode up, bang, catch on one leg. Catch, catch on one leg, catch, catch on one leg, catch, catch on one leg, catch. Kerite tātou. Toru, whā, hei, hun, ua, koite, toru, whā, hop, bang, hop, bang, hop, bang, hop, upright, hit, bang. Keep your balance, flick, flick, nearly there, breathe. Waru. Last one. And whakawātea, coming into our neutral position. Hapai, now we're going to move into our 30-second segments, interval work. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Kia rite tātou. Right, we've reached the advanced level of level 3 Tangaroa. Now it's up to us to be able to contribute to this for 30 seconds, staying in complete control and in time with us. If you need a break, have a little break and surge back in when you can. We'll start a neutral position. When we land, double feet, cross the arms, or double feet, hands on hips. Kia rite. Toru, whā, hei. Keep your alignment, nice and tidy. Double, single, double, single, double, single, single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double, single, kanga. Surge, breach, surge, breach, and toru, whā, hei. And back into neutral. Take the 30-second rest. Ko te ari, hoaro whaki is one of the more intensive Māori movements. So you'll see that your heart rate is beating, your quads are burning. That is exactly what we're after. Recruiting more muscle fibers for you to be able to engage in the Māori movement. Okay, ready for our second set. Woo! Even I'm blowing here. Pai tera. Okay, 30 seconds on. Tai, rua, toru, whā, hei! Whakamau tai, hei! Hey! Hey! and breathe. Good, that completes our challenge. So hopefully you are able to go through each movement and synchronize it with the music so that encourages you to learn the art form of Ari o Arofaki. All right, here we are, the 2-minute challenge of Panapoho. So the Panapoho is exactly the same as level 2 and level 1, but this time we're going for 2 minutes. Good, 2 minutes, our wahine ma, our ladies, you should be striving to aim for at least anywhere between the 30 and the 40 push-up mark. For our tāne ma, our men, we should be looking anywhere between the 40 and 60 meter mark. So we need to understand that we've got to push through these pain barriers, but allow the music to push you through. Remember, it's like you surging through like a pod of whales or a pod of dolphins. We want to synchronize everything together and help each other move through this one. Ka rite, me tau tātou ki raro. Ki raro, down onto the ground, moving into our position. Good, remember, shoulders over the top of the wrist. Let's take our hand plant. Good, make sure you're nice and stable. So we want our elbows to go back towards our backside. You want the arms to be hugging into the ribs. Let's take our plank. Good, tighten up the abs here. Good, and play track. All right, now for the 2-minute mark. I'll count us in, so stay nice and stable. And remember, if you need to scale it down, you can scale it down to the knee position, just down here. Kai te pai tērā. All right, tei, dua, toru, wha, and timata. And moving back, and boom, and surge, and out. Set, breach, and in. Set, breach, and breach, and in. Now you just want to really remember, 2 minutes is a long time, and the required amount of reps for both female and male are quite challenging. So you want to pace yourself so you don't blow out too quick. Good. What's the secret here? It's breathing. Find the flow. If you start to fatigue, it's okay to push 2+, and then stop it for a rest. Very good. Resting up. That's it, that's 1 minute down. All right. And it's okay to take a rest if you need a rest. If you need to work in 2s or even 3s, okay, te pai tēnā. That's all good. Push and breach. Push and breach. And hapai, we've got another 30 seconds to go. Kia kaha. And now, just like the lower body, the upper body requires the same amount of attention. So we've got to work hard to keep everything balanced. Don't forget, you can scale down whenever you want. You can rest whenever you want. Here we go, 25 seconds to go, whānau. Push through now. Breach. Breach through the round of Tangaroa. Let's go, push. Good work, good work. You've got 10 seconds. Let's try and get a couple more up. And set. Push. Look. And time. And walk out. Kia noa. Breathing in the nose and out the mouth. Send to yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. 2-minute challenge completed. Now, if you didn't hit the required amount of repetitions that you set up for yourself, kei te pai tērā, you can try it again next week or even the week after. The most important thing is that you're maintaining the integrity and the technique, looking after your joints. If your joints are screaming out and saying no more, listen to the body, first and foremost. Nō reira, mihi kawana ki a koutou mā. Well done. Tangaroa, I whakamautai. Hoot!